So I'm not trying to dwell in the past here or anything. But do you ever just look back and go, wow, look how far I've come. Look what I've done. Wow. Or I thought I'd be further along by now. Well, this is when we stop and we have that awareness and we think about, where are we at right now? Well, hate to break it to you, but the journey you're on, you're right where you're supposed to be. So woulda, coulda, shoulda, or gee, I wish I would have been this already or done that already. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it because you're making the best of this moment right now, and that's what matters. So if you've accomplished a lot, that's amazing. And if you haven't, that's okay too. There's plenty of time because time really is irrelevant, isn't it? Looking in the past, looking at the future, what does that really give us? Insights, maybe. But living in this moment, that's really what it's about. So the person that we've become because of what's happened in the past, we can be grateful for that. Grateful for the fact that, we wouldn't be that empathic being, or we wouldn't be that broken person that got healed. And also remember, no one's really fully ever healed. At least that's my purview. We're always on this journey learning. This is our training ground. We're given obstacles, we're given tests, we're given so many different things that either bring joy or invoke emotion. So as we look at today being Samhain or Halloween, or however you'd like to look at it, I invite you to just think about all the things, the people, the events, life events, things that have gotten you to this point and you're still here. I'm proud of you. Yes. So I think there's a lot to be said about, looking at where we've been, where we're going. Yes. Living in this moment, being grateful for this moment, knowing that we have everything right in front of us. It's a matter of choosing what we want for ourselves. So if we want a healthier body, if we want a healthier mind, if we want a healthier connection to spirit, those are all things we can choose right now, right? But sometimes it's hard when you're doing it by yourself. And that's why community is so important. Finding your people, knowing that they have your back, and really allowing yourself to just explore and become. You don't have to prove anything to anyone else. You just have to be. So your divine light, sometimes it feels a little stifled out. And I think over the years, that's my goal, is lighting other people's candles. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to share some light when you're not feeling so bright yourself. But you know what? The more you gather, the more you bring that flame, the more you inspire others or try to. That all brings in that igniting your flame, right? So one of our mottos at Solana Wellness is ignite your inner light. And if that means reaching out so that someone can bend over and light you up, yes. If you have light to share, share. It doesn't cost anything to smile at someone or bring joy to someone else's life. It really is that easy. And yes, life can be overwhelming at times, and that's okay. Again, this is our training ground. This is where our spirit came because we needed to learn some stuff, and we put this in place for ourselves. Oh my goodness. Sometimes we wonder why. Why did we do that? And then you think, hey, I have an opportunity here. I have an opportunity to be my best self so that I can help others. Isn't that amazing? And through all of the things that I've been through in my life, be it from, growing up in the middle of nowhere, being bullied to the point of wanting to take my life, you know what? That all helped me. It helped me grow into who I am right now. And taking that on and knowing that I deserve to be here. I am a divine being, just like the next person. We're all part of that divine, aren't we? Everything, good or bad, has brought us to this point. So being in the present, enjoying this time, knowing that you are just fine the way you are. Beautiful, smart, worthy. It might take some time to get used to that, but that's why we're here, right? We're all working at getting ourselves into that better headspace, a better physical space, a better connection to spirit. That's really our goal in being here. So focusing on the things in our lives, it can come and go, just like that. But our spirit, our soul, it lives on forever. So what are you choosing for yourself today? Are you ready to look at what today can bring and who you are today because of all the things you've been through? I know I couldn't have done this 4 years ago even. Come on here and talk to you and tell you, hey, this is good, life is good. Yeah, I went through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, as it were. It took me having a mental health breakdown to change my life. And so I thank Spirit for that. We get to a point where the toxicity around you, if you're in the corporate world like I was, it doesn't matter how many beautiful people around you have. If you can't function and you're not happy and things are not working, it's just a paycheck. That's all that, you can do anymore. And so when it comes time to make a choice for you, I invite you to think about that. I invite you to consider that the universe is so much bigger than that job that you think you need. If you're not flourishing, if you're not happy, why are you there? Yes, I gotta pay bills. We all do. And at the end of the day, I feel like I've always been provided for because I trust. I trust in divine. I trust in the universe. I trust that I'm always provided for. And guess what? The flow, it always comes. And so leaving behind security, leaving behind so many things, perspective, right? There's so many people in my life that passed away, so many, the last few years. And what did that teach me? This moment is what matters, because you're not promised any other day, any other moment than right now. And so what are you going to do with that? Are you going to bring yourself forward and shine bright, giving yourself an opportunity to be the best version of yourself? Well, I invite you to join us in our little community of love, support, and nurturing that we hold at Solana Wellness. It's where we find our joy, where we find our peace, and where we find our way to help others that have gone through or are going through what we've been going through. And no, we're not perfect. No, we're not there yet. And I don't believe we ever are until we actually pass. Passing the grade means passing on up. So give yourself some grace, some love, some nurturing today. And if you need some help, we're here for you. And one day, I'd love to sit and chat with you. So here it is. Put out your intentions, that full moon energy. It's really amazing. Now's the time. You still got a little bit of that. So come on over, give us a little call, text, and we'll see you then.